Hi everybody and welcome back to the final part of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and this is pretty much just the bonus what am I talking about? This is pretty much just a bonus video where I'm pretty much going to show off some cheats and also going to try and show off a few things. So I'm going to start off by trying to show you I'm going to show off the level select code. So the level select code is you go to options, go to sound test, and you click 19, 65, 9, and 17, and click start. And the next thing you need to do is at the title screen, hold the A button and press start. Oh, that didn't work. Fuck. Shit. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to reset it. Here we go. I'm gonna have to reset it, see you in a minute. And there we go. You hold A and press start, and you get the level select code, which enables you to pick any level in the game. It's also a way of you also get a sound test, which is useful. The thing that you can do here also is you can just select the special stage, and you can just keep repeating the process to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Makes it nice and easy. There is another way of doing that though. There is because the second cheat we're going to look at is the well, actually we'll look at this one first. This is the 14 continues cheat. So you start the game with 14 continues, means you're essentially not going to lose the game. And to do that, you select 1, 1, 2, and 4. So if we go back here, so 1, 1, and 4. And there you go. That's all you need to do in order to get that code done. So the next one so now we're going to move on to the proper one, the one that I'm most interested in. This is the supersonic code. The supersonic code is 4, 1, 2, and 6. So 4. Oops. What am I doing? There we go. Sorry. 4, 2, and there you go. That little chime tells you you've got it. So now I'm going to show him off. So what zone should I use? Let's go to what's a good one? Let's try Hilltop Zone. So you press start and you go to Hilltop Zone at 1. So in order to activate Supersonic, we have to collect 50 rings, so this might be a bit of a tedious process. Not what I wanted. Just gonna have to be very careful here. Right. That's 6. There we go. We're at 39. Right, let's go this way. Fuck. Alright, let's just go down here. I know there's a bunch of... There we go. 42. Oh, shit. 3 more. Come on. There we go. Jump in the air. And we transform into Supersonic. So that is Supersonic. He now runs twice. He runs twice as fast. He's invincible. He can still drown. He can still get crushed. But yeah, it's essentially based on the. Well, I think everybody knows this at this point. It's based on the Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. But Super Sonic, I always find, because I've only ever used him in this version, in Sonic 2, but he can be a little bit. Fuck! As you can see, you can get crushed. Well, I don't need to really show off too much there. He's basically twice as fast, he jumps twice as high, he's invincible, and he uses... Fuck off. He basically uses rings, so collect 50 rings and jump, and then for every second that you're in that form, Super Sonic will use a ring up, basically. So there you go. That was Super Sonic in Sonic 2. I think he's better in 3 and K, but yeah, he's not too bad. He's a cool little thing to get. I also want to show off the best ending. So if you'll wait there a minute, I will try and show off what the best ending is. Right, here we go. I just beaten the zone. Now I'm going to see whether or not this actually works, because I basically entered the Supersonic code, and this should give me all the emeralds. So this should give me the the best ending of the game. So we'll soon find out, ladies and gentlemen. In about a few seconds. It's a subtle change, but it's worth showing off, I guess. I really hope this has worked. And off goes Tails to try and save me. And here we go, yeah. So this is the best ending. When you've got all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds, you transform into Supersonic for your descent back down to Earth. And so, yeah, don't like this ending as much. The reason being is it seems as if the worst ending seems to show camaraderie between Tails and Sonic. Here it's just like, yeah, why the fuck are you here? I didn't even need you. I'm Supersonic, bitch. But yeah, there's the better ending for collecting all the Chaos Emeralds, just to show it off. Ooh, music was out of sync. But there you go. That is the alternate ending for Sonic 2. And now I've just got one last thing a couple of things to show off. I want to show off the extra characters. So if you'll hang on for a minute while I input some codes. See you in a minute. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So the one of the 2 characters you get to play as is Tails. So Tails is similar to very similar to Sonic, actually. Yeah, I need to hard to talk. I'll just wait until my. So yeah, this is Tails. Am I still too fast? I'm still too fast. There we go. I'm back to normal now. So yeah, I think that so basically Tails in this version has no real special abilities. He has the spin dash, but that's really about it. I think he's slower than Sonic, but and has the same height when it comes to jumping. It wouldn't be till Sonic 3 when he actually gets his really good abilities. Like in later games, he is able to fly for a period of time. which he can't do here. He doesn't get a super form, so even if you get all the Chaos Emeralds as Tails, you aren't going to get a super form, which, I'll be honest, kind of sucks. Shit. Fucking hell. So yeah, Tails has a... doesn't have a super form and wouldn't get one until Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and even then, the only way you can get a super form is to collect all the super emeralds. So you need to collect all the Chaos Emeralds and then all the super emeralds. So you need to collect 14 emeralds in order to get Sonic Tails, Super Tails. Continue. And yeah, Tails has his own little sign picture. And something else that you can do, actually, which is kind of interesting, if you select, if you enter, there is a code you can enter to have Tails, as it says Tails at the bottom corner there. You can have that say Miles, which is actually his real name, miles per hour. It's a pun. And yeah, that's Tails. Nothing really different. So there you go. I've really got nothing else to show, actually. I've got one last thing I want to show off. I should mention there's a debug mode as well that enables you to basically just put in various... It just allows you to put in any item within the game. You can plop it down and, you know, do things, you know, mess with the levels, that kind of thing. It's not really that useful, and there's no point in showing it off. So the last thing I've got to do is show off one last character, and I can't do that in on this version of the game, on the Steam port. I'm going to be doing that on the Xbox One version of Sonic 2. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we're back, and we're now on the Xbox One, which is the well, technically I am on the Xbox One, but this is the Xbox 360 port of Sonic and Knuckles. And the cool thing about that is if you have Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on the same console as Sonic and Knuckles, then you can access the additional games that would be playable by locking on the cartridges. So, for example, because I've got Sonic 3, we have the ability to play Sonic 3 Knuckles. And because I have Sonic 1 on here, I'm also able to play the Blue Sphere minigame, which is essentially the special stages from Sonic 3, just endless numbers of them, basically. There's millions of them, so if you want to do that, sure. But the one we're looking at today is what happens if you have Sonic 2 connected to Sonic and Knuckles. And what you get is Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I'm basically going to play through the... I'm going to play through the first 2 levels of Emerald Hill Zone as Knuckles. So as you can see, Knuckles here is actually pretty cool. What's interesting here is that Knuckles' shoes are a slightly different colour on here than they are on Sonic 2, than they are on Sonic 3. And the reason, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, and there's a reason for that. The colour of red that was used in Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles will not work with the colour palette on Sonic the Hedgehog 2, so they had to change that in order to get it to work. Apparently it was a bit of a pain in the arse to get to work. So I should talk a little bit about what abilities he has. Well, he has all his abilities from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. He has the Spin Dash, which is Nez. And he has the ability to, he has his gliding ability. And he also has the ability... Have I got anywhere to show this off? Let's have a look. I'm trying to show off his gliding ability, in case you couldn't tell. So I'm going to go back a little bit. I think I should be able to glide into this. No, I can't. Oh, shit. This is annoying. let's try and find something I can glide into. I think so. So hang on, can I climb up this? Let's have a look. No, I can't. Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, see, it does work. Trust me. Let me jump. Hang on. There we go. And you can climb as well. Other than that, it's just basically Knuckles with Knuckles Sonic 3 moveset, but in Sonic 2 levels. He's pretty fun to play as, and the cool thing about this is the fact that you can play through the whole game, and apparently the final boss is a lot easier as Knuckles, just because of that gliding ability. And apparently also Knuckles can just reach a much, like, areas of the fuck you. Can just reach higher areas of the stage, which like Sonic and Tails just can't. So that's pretty cool. If you want to pretty much, go through the stages and try and find as much shit as you possibly can, then best to try and play as Knuckles. The only problem is that obviously this ability to play as Knuckles is only available at the moment in Sonic the Hedgehog. To play as Knuckles in Sonic 2, you can only do it if you've got Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the same Xbox, or if you have the Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 2 cartridge, which kind of sucks, but fuck you. He also has the. I can't believe I died to that fucking boss. But yeah, I wasn't concentrating all that much. That's my excuse. I'm sticking by it. Here's the thing about this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he also has the same problem, which is he's not as fast as Sonic. And he's also can't jump as high. So yeah, but he's fun to play as. I just wish that they put this as an unlockable. Maybe if you beat the game as Sonic alone and Tails alone on the Steam port, then you got the opportunity to play as Knuckles as well. But oh well. Never mind. And finally. And let's do that. Let's unleash him. And that's it. That is Sonic. That is Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and he's got his own idle animation, which is kind of cool. So there you go. That is Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and that's pretty much the last thing I wanted to show off. So I pretty much talked about this the last time out. My opinion on this game. It's a great game. It's one of the best platformers I've ever played, and I would definitely highly recommend playing it. It's a really awesome game. Steam port is your best bet, just because it has, save states, makes it easier to play, and it runs a lot better. It's a better emulation. If you don't have a PC, then the Wii Virtual Console is actually really, really good. That port's really good. Xbox and PSN, I wouldn't say absolutely avoid them, but they're not as well emulated. I'd also got if you've got a Mega Drive or a Genesis or a Retron 5 or something that plays like Mega Drive / Genesis games, it's well worth trying to pick up a cartridge. They're actually not that expensive. At least Sonic 2 is not that expensive because it's sold like the fucking Dickens. I think it's still the best-selling Sonic game of all time. So yeah, I would definitely recommend playing this game. It's fucking awesome. Just play it. But that's it for this LP. I'm pretty much done. The next LP in the classic Sonic universe I'll be doing is Sonic CD, actually. And I might do that fairly soon because I actually recently completed it for the first time, and it's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I actually really enjoyed it. So if you're interested, check out the next Sonic playthrough which I do, which will probably be Sonic CD, if not Sonic Unleashed. And I will see you in the next playthrough, wherever that happens to be. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.